Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 40. Hopefully everything's right. I'm still using the new setup, setup without the hangouts. I'll just cue some music, do some checks. Normally I do one Sunday, but I thought I'd try one my Saturday to see how many people might come on Saturday, especially in Australia. And of course, this new method is a bit trickier, checking the sound. So, I wonder how I can check the sound easily. Is there anybody out there? Just say hello. I'm just still checking out things here, just in case it's gone skew with. Looks like it's working. Okay. Suppose we can begin then. Hoo-wee. Okay. Well, to begin, I'm just going to recap some things from yesterday. Well, from the last stream, I should say. And first up was the missing girl. There was some more updates that come forward eventually. That was actually strap on her hand. Now, apparently they're into sexual games, bondage. Oops. So bondage, so obviously, they're like, so they're probably, obviously it was easy to break out of. She claimed that she was assaulted by the boyfriend, of course. So that's the only last update on it all. I guess the police believed her story that he shot himself and she didn't shoot him. So not an alien abduction there. A lot of banging noise next door. So also onto that one about the drone over the lake. Turns out Mick West from Metabunk was also looking into this one, and they normally go way into detail on it. And basically he confirmed what I said, that other people also joined in. You can see they got various views. They found the location. What was the location? So I still don't know what the location was. Let's have a look. Location is Bodega Bay, California. So I don't know if they have tunicans there. They probably have seagulls. But the new theory is that it's actually pelicans. If we go down far enough, he's shown, he actually downloaded the 4K version. And you can just see the appear. Yeah. Just look like two birds at that stage. For some suggestion it's actually three, but I'm not too sure on that. Because we've got the double lines here, which kind of suggests a third object. But like I said, I suggest it's possibly part of the roll and shutter artifact you get in camera. So there's some seagulls and pelicans. So he's got a picture here. So he's done a trace of all the frames, a path analysis. I wonder what software he uses to do that. He doesn't do it the hard way like I do, obviously. Probably Photoshop's probably got an option to do it easy, I suppose. So where's the picture of the pelican? Further down. So they're trying to work out the angles and distance. They go into a lot of the tech side of this sort of stuff, more so than I do. So just keep on going down. He included even a post to him. I said, can you help verify that? And he showed me this link here. So the suggestion it's possibly 3 pelicans gliding on the wind as they leap up, which is very possible. And that would explain the 3 streaks from above, from the right angle. But they look like they could be too big of a bird to me. I suppose you'd have to find out what sort of white birds they have in California, maybe. Someone will know, especially around the lake there, some bird watcher. But here's a good example here of the golf ball from a drone going along the green. Creates the same streaky pattern, increasing in length. What's happened here? I guess I have a tech problem. My mouse battery died. Hang on, I'll just swap it over. It never ends, does it? It couldn't run dry just before I started my stream. We've got movement again. I just slid off the bed that I'm on. Hang on, I've got to move again. My back hurts a bit. So, I suppose we could look at small white. Well, identify birds seen in California by color. So, don't know what that's about, but we'll have a look. Shape. Snow owl. North America. Gull. Not seeing too many white only birds here. Swan, that's quite big. These are probably all over America. It shows how many birds live. Iceland gull, short-tailed albatross, red-tailed tropic bird. So that one looks like the right thing size for that video. Hovers while hunting. That's even better, isn't it? Hovers in the wind. Doesn't say where they're sort of located though. White-tailed tropic bird. Somebody just saw a Corey shearwater. So it could be something like that. Squid. Ivory gull. It's lots of different types of gulls, that's for sure. We just call them seagulls. So yeah, it doesn't really have much. Wikipedia on it. Tundra. So they have goose, crackling goose. Oh, quite a few birds there in California. Mountain quail, California quail. I ain't got no pictures though. So what was that one we saw before? What was it called now? Already forgotten. The tropical something on it. Corey tropical. So I think we're going to need some pictures. And crane is white. I don't think it would have been that. Swan goose. Birds similar to cranes. Right. Quite a few of them then. Oh. Suppose we're not going to get any further along. See if they figure out eventually. So yeah, that's good. Other people can back up what you're saying. What he say to me was rolling shutter and making the motion blur. One thing I could not figure out why the white would stay so bright with motion blur and why the wings would be visible at all. But with rolling shutter, it makes more sense. Yeah, that's why I said rolling shutter. And with rolling shutter, the pictures are scanned down one line at a time. So an object moving rapidly diagonally down would appear as a diagonal line. There's another thing though. If it was like that bird that I talking about that dies for fish, what was it called now? The Tropica. If that had a white heron in its claws as it's flying by, that would also possibly show up as the second line. It's about thinking outside the box. We know it's not a UFO or a cigar UFO or whatever idiotic thing other channels claim it is. This is why you've got to understand computer technology as well as the camera tech. I don't think there's any more on that one. But they know it's some type of bird and camera artifact. So that's the update on that one. Also, people were saying that Bill from MUFON doesn't use my information I give him on my video analysis. Well, that's incorrect. Here he's made a statement to me about the TR3B one that he used to close off it. He said you got that one, but it was a smear on the windscreen shield. As soon as you said crow, I ate crow. You were spot on, and when I took that info into the field, your hypotheses panned out gold. It was good critical thinking on your part, and you can quote me on that. So basically what he said there is in another comment, which is either below or above, that it was actually a bird swooping down. I think it must have been below this comment here about Hitchcock, which I didn't copy. But he said when they were there was a large raven that sort of swooped down at the exact location, dive bombing the car and them. And he said that was a good enough confirmation of what it was, because the highway has lights, so the birds can see quite easily at night time now, and live somewhere in the tree next to the road highway. And also security is comparing lightning patterns to lens flare smudges, and I think I've debunked this horseshoe one he's talking about in one of my episodes. And this one here, the shape, you can see it's a low quality portrait video on a smartphone, and you can see it looks like a gap in the clouds, and it's just lit up the cloud layer, and because of the low quality on the camera itself, it kind of looks like a shape. But I wouldn't put it past it. The quality's so bad that someone could easily put that through Photoshop and artificially made lightning. It does seem to start off thick at the bottom and go thinner. It's kind of suspect, because lightning normally is a constant thickness. But then again, you've got to think in 3D, because a lightning strike is not 2D, but 3D, and it could easily be sort of like a slightly different angle here, so it looks thicker as it's coming down. It may have bent this way slightly, and we're seeing more of the side of the lightning instead of the front of the lightning strike at the time. So yeah, but they have debunked a lot of these ISIS UFOs in an episode, which people probably haven't. And also he talks about that triangle UFO one. That was not a triangle UFO. That was just because the lightning bolt was bent again three-dimensionally. I suggested it could have been a lightning strike on a bird as it was leaping off the building. A pigeon. But I think it was just a optical illusion creating a triangle. But I have got one here on the ISIS, ISS, International Space Station UFOs. It'll be an old one, I suppose. What was the one? The TR3B one is what I was just talking about before. That was a raven. I said crow, but I forgot America had ravens. A slightly bigger bird, bigger version of a crow. Raven, not TR3B. Key's not working. That is. Yeah, 2B, 3B. Okay. So let's find that space station one. Here we go. International Space Station UAPs. I will play a clip of it. Space UAPs. It's easy to find it, easy to click links. Hopefully they stay there after Google's finished. So, yeah. I'll just play it, some of it. I better mute. The video sound. Looks like no one's joining me tonight. I suppose it's Friday, so most places. Was it just playing sound to the wrong place? I think this is the horseshoe one here, if I'm not mistaken. There's a donut. The thing is, these appear daily in the same location, as long as they don't move the camera or the space arms. I'll just see if I can find that. Basically, it's reflections of parts of the space station. This one, famous one here, there's a reflection of this part of the space station here. See the sun's coming up from over this direction, reflecting off back into the camera. But they go through and try and match it up and explain it. There you go, classic example of UFOs coming and going with the sun reflecting off. You can see one down here too. See more coming up here, one there as the camera pans around. Where's that space on one? This one here. Just this reflection off this knuckle on the space arm. Is that the horseshoe one he's talking about? Look, I guess it does look sort of horseshoey. Debunked. And, when did I do that one? Back at the start of the year, I did this episode. So there you go. That's how you know a channel is fake news, when they start telling you stuff that's not true. To do a conspiracy, fake news. One day people might wake up, might start watching my stuff and saying, now I get it. But as I've talked about in past lives, that there's a new technology coming out called nano films or fins, nanofins. Basically nanotechnology using titanium rods, which can bend light. So they're using it to use for cloaking, but they're also going to use it for improving camera lenses where you don't need to use glass anymore, and they can be ultra thin, and you can get telescopic lens that's not like 100 feet long. Well, you're seeing some of the pictures where they take pictures of the sky. Let's see, telephoto. Some telephoto. I hate it when it puts it up there. It's annoying. Oh, what's happened now? Photo. Yes. Oh. So we can find. No, they get quite long, as you can see here. Especially if you want to do like 100 times zoom or bigger. These ones here probably 25, is it? 50 times zoom. Quite expensive things to buy. A lot of glass and obviously a lot of fine grinding down of the glass to get rid of imperfections. Look at this thing. You know, now if you can get nano fins, that would be like the thickness of a sunglasses to do the same thing. But you get a lot of those tabloids that try and get pictures of the royal family and stuff. Look at this one. There you go. People taking photographs from magazines at events. Telephoto, nanofilm. I'll see if I can find. Making new technology out of it. Looks like this thing about putting in glasses, which makes sense. Imagine wearing sunglasses where you can push a button on the side and you can zoom in one eye or whatever, or both eyes, and 100 times zoom. That would be pretty amazing. I suppose they use it on Google Glass cameras. But yeah, it's like these things here. Meta lenses is another name for it. Just little rods, but they're very thin, obviously, nano thickness. And they don't have any of the normal lens flare that you get with glass ones. But we have covered that. I talked about it in a research episode live. Not sure which one it is now. Let's have a look. I did do a research on it on cloaking. How would UFOs cloak? Or how military class craft? How would they be using it in military? You know, the triangles and stuff. It's quite interesting. So it's currently live one going at the moment. So I did it down here somewhere. Another one here that's not available in New Zealand because it's been banned for some reason. Because it had a clip when I was doing some searches on mind control. So those people from New Zealand won't be able to watch this one. They won't get it show up unless they use that browser called Epic browser. Download, install that, then you can watch it. Get past all the censorship. So yeah. But what was the one on cloaking? There it is here. So this one on cloaking, if you've not seen it, have a watch of that one. Cloaking tech. It was more like a non-organized research episode though, so and this one here, which probably won't play unless you use the Epic browser in New Zealand anyway. Post it there for any Kiwis that want to get access to it. It's hidden. I think that was pretty much it for that one too. Oh, hang on. Oh, I was going to recap those flares. But you can see UFO interest. Just bring up this page. He's posted a few more things on those San Diego stuff back, verifying what I said as well. So here we go. See if he's got anything new up. Does the International Space Station have a self-destruct plan? In the movie Geostorm. Probably not. You wouldn't want to blow it up because you have all pieces coming down, wouldn't you? You want to dismantle it fully. What they probably want to do is fly it to Mars and crash it into Mars and then use the metal from it in some sort of process on Mars, wouldn't you? Or even the moon. Suspicious footage. Yeah. Looks like the moon when it's red. Is there a translate? So it looks like it's Italian magazine, is it? Looks like a very similar format to Express UK, or what's the other one? Daily News UK. So, because it's in Italian, we don't know what it says unless we translate it. But they're saying it was suspicious during the lunar eclipse. Obviously, it's not UFO shaped, it's sort of balloon shape, or it could even be CGI, who knows. So just go through the other posts here. What's the first 10 minutes? I wonder what it is. I'll have a look. What's the name of the channel? Well, it's actually only not even 10 minutes long, so how can you watch 10 minutes of it? Sony Pictures. Yeah, so probably shouldn't be watching this because it'll get a copyright thing. So it's talking about looks like star formations. And this Sony Pictures Entertainment. So is it a movie or something? Or a documentary? Let's see what it says. FBI follows closely. It sounds like a movie plot. New movie coming out, is it? First 10 minutes. Name of the movie. Don't know, let's Google it and find out, I guess. Gillian Anderson film, is it? Looks like the not very good review there for some reason. Video game analysis. Don't know what that is. Looks like it's pretty common term, but what's the first 10 minutes now? That was the one we're looking at. Looks like there's various copies. Sony Pictures, Entertainment. So, I wonder if I get a copyright strike on it if it's a trailer. Logan, first 10 minutes, movie clip. So is there a movie database on it? It looks like it. 10 minutes there. That's 2013. That's annoying. Maybe it's spelled. Okay. Maybe it's called Watch the First 10 Minutes. Maybe that's the name of it. That's why we're not seeing it. Is it a TV show? I do like sci-fi, so I'm not sure what sci-fi's people out there like. 3 days ago. Premiere of Manifest is less than a month away. Plane disappears from radar and returns years later after being untraceable. Lost at sea. No time has passed for those on the plane, but their loved ones at home. Sounds like a new TV series then. Is that out tonight, is it? So he's a month away there, 3 days ago. So it must be coming up then. Oh well, you just have to check it out yourself from that. It's got Brando's link there. UFO. Watch the first 10 minutes. Perhaps that's the name of it there. The whole thing. Does the hashtags work? Yeah, first 10 minutes. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're watching. I thought it was going to play us a preview. Oh. I got a copyright strike for it anyway. the link. I'll post it down the side and you can check it out for yourselves. Sounds interesting. New series. TV show. It's a bit strange, I can't find it here though. Manifest. Follows a group of airline passengers when find themselves. Sounds like it's that one. Nope. It's not the same thing, I don't think. First 9 minutes. Doesn't still a guy. It's got me beat. You'd have to listen to the video, I guess. UFO first 10 minutes. I'll probably wasting enough time on this one. Must be something new because if it's not in the database. I guess I'll watch the clip later myself then without stuffing up my stream. Do they say anything new here? It's definitely got Gillian Anderson in it. So yeah, it's definitely a TV or movie. Anyway, back onto this San Diego thing. As you can see here, 17 hours ago. As usual, the hoaxer promoter Security 10 loves to spread conspiracy topics. He thinks playing lights on over San Diego aren't military affairs because those lights didn't have any smoke trails. So the Navy is selling us a simple falsehood. Face palm. Depends what how far away you are, of course, and what type of flares it is. Red ones tend to last up to about 20 seconds, and the illumination ones, which are bright ones, tend to be like maximum 5 minutes. You can find out on YouTube. On Google. Need to get a drink, I think. So military. Max burn time. forgot to put flare on. And of course, you've got to remember, some can be launched from the ground into the sky, and some can be dropped from planes. And here it says here, dumb bombs, LUU-2 flare has a burn time of approximately 5 minutes while suspended by parachute. But I see now they've got ones called lead flares, which run off batteries, I guess, and that basically used for distress for boats. And they're meant to be as bright as regular flares, handheld ones, I guess, where they wave around. That can last up to 5 hours, I think it said. Probably can find out and Google it. But that's not the same ones that the military are dropping, of course. They drop flares to sort of lose the missile track lock on them. That's got heat signature. So it goes and blows up a flare instead of the plane. And they also got the illumination ones where they want to drop it over the sea to light up a target on the sea or land. So that brings us up to all the updates anyway. And I'll just go back to that one I was working on last time. So these lights are going to be happening from 29th to the end of August, by the looks of it. So that's that done. So on to this one again. I'll just open up downloads. It's on the wrong screen. So here we got this one from last stream. At the end of the night, that's the last one I looked at. And this thing hanging in the sky from Texas. I better open up the search page for it. Just to remind you. Probably scroll down now. It's UFO stalker. Oh, here we go. So it's this one here. Mine. Oh no, it wasn't that one. Was it? I thought it was Texas. For some reason I kept thinking it was Texas. Unless there's two with the same strange shape. It was over New York. So I managed to zoom and enhance it. And that's the enhanced version, which I didn't do last time. I just tried to play around the color. But what I figured out was I'll open it up. It's going to probably take a wee while. It's been quite good. This new setup without the hangouts, it's given us a wee bit more I/O. It's hanging around about 82% at the moment, CPU, on 8 cores. It's still taking a while. So this is what I figured out. I said last time it could be a bunch of Mylar balloons, and I figured it out by rotating various letters in my head. This one here is the M, which you can see on the chart here. Has like a bar going across the middle, and so we're looking at the very end of the M, so we're seeing the two bits sticking down sort of. This one clearly over here is the I balloon. You get various forms of it, ones with the big side bits coming out like that, and this one over here looks like it's 3 N bits, which you can't quite see, but I believe that's the letter E, and the other letter was a bit hard to figure out, but a word with M-I-E would make sense that it would have to be K for Mike. If you twisted that around in your head, it's behind the eye balloon here, because all are tied together in a string. So initially I thought it was a character balloon or a humanoid. But what I'll do is I'll try to copies of the images and sort of rotate it on a new image, because this was a quick one I did. I sent it off to MUFON as a solution. So if I open up the template one, they come in pretty good fast. So now we need to find a letter M and see if we can rotate it on the screen. See if we can do it a bit better, because we haven't got the balloons on all angles. Letter M. So we'll see if we can get a decent one of that. See variations. You can see I've got 2 top of silver ones. Even though it's got 3 in the middle, I believe it's the one with the 2. There's a little tiny bit in the middle. It's got squashed. But as you can see, they're all facing this way instead of the way we want it. As you can see here on the K balloon, that's sort of twisted here. You can imagine that laying flat. You sort of have to rotate it in your head three-dimensionally. Probably go with that one. You can see they're quite big, 41 centimeters. So in the sky, they'd look quite big, even if you can zoom on your smartphone. So save image. But really I wanted the end view. I'm not sure how I can rotate it to debunk it properly. You almost need a library of images for debunking. One where it's laying flat. Might type it in, see if we get something. See, that's sort of laying flat, but it's still not an end shot of it. You can see here how the C is turned. Let us see, and we're seeing it almost like an O shape. There's an A. And there's an I balloon here that was mistaken for a UFO. Tom DeLong's group, they're meant to be experts, and they got caught out by a male balloon. I think they put it up as a Nimitz UFO, which has nothing to do with it. So they really stuffed up when they did the presentation. But yeah, like I said, we're not going to get the image I want. So if we can that one and see if we can rotate it. Of course, we want to get the outside transparent as well. That should do it. I forgot to undo the selection. Select all. do it wrong. We'll do it wrong. Yep. Well, I don't know. Suppose I have to go select tool. Right. Select tool when it's like that. And I'll just draw around it again. Let's see if that works. Cut. Paste. Probably do it the hard way. There we go. So now it's sort of transparent. So now we need to rotate it to see what I'm talking about. So we're looking at the ends of the balloon here. Because it's leaning back, obviously. I was looking at the very ends of it. So I wonder how I can do that. Sort of squash it. Which one does that do? So yeah, that's what I'm talking about there. Okay. Probably see what I mean now. It's gone back around. How are we going to get it? Position, zoom, fan, perhaps. But there we go. Probably the best I'm going to be able to do it without the right. Then we can merge it to the same. Layer. That locks it in. Select all. Paste. It's lost the the masking that I wanted. That's kind of annoying. I thought I had it copied. Paste into a new layer, perhaps. That's the key. So we're looking at M down there. So let's go on to the next one. And we want a letter I. Well, actually, we'll probably do K because that's underneath. Oh no, we can do I. Do I next. Let's see all the different variations of that one. Well, at least the editors reckon a bit faster on this new setup. So they got I without the things at the top. But it's not the one we want. We want the sort of like capital I. There's a K. We need that one for the next time. Might as well save that now while it's here. There's the I we want, similar to that one. So why is Google giving us all letters instead of letter I? I don't know. I want this one here. That's the one in the image. That's the only one that's looking at us strictly, which is the clear-cut one. Why is it not giving it to us? Works. Damn it. It's going crazy on us. Okay, that might work. Well, it's not the right color, and it's a bit bigger ends to what the one in the photograph is. Let's have a look. Don't think they're quite that long. Hey, yeah, it's more like that size. We want the I version of that. Again, it's not giving it to us in the search. So we want a combination of those ones. There's the I without anything top and bottom. Perhaps the keyword is silver. And that's 34 inches, which is quite big. Doesn't look like anyone's going to join us tonight. And here we go. Lucky enough to have listed the other ones on the page. So we wanted the E as well. Still not quite the right one, but it's close. $11, $12 for a letter balloon. We'll try it out. Save it. Time it's lost some air, it'll be squashed up anyway. So bring into a new layer. Yeah, we have to sort of make it transparent like I did last time. It's easier to do it bigger circle. Okay. Whoop. So now we want to move it around. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. To and grab just what we want. Try that. I'll move that only. So this one's the I one. I suppose I'll put it down here. Oh, maybe over here. MI, then KE. And we want to paste another one. And we want to rotate it. Maybe it's smaller. You can already start to see that it's sort of lining up with the one in the image. So therefore it needs to be rotated around a bit. Also, I can't remember my settings from last time. This one's not as much. Well, that's a fine adjustment. Oop, it's too sensitive. Oh, it's like playing a game. There you go. Ah! Then I clicked off it. I had it perfect then. Almost. There we go. So it overlays the secondary, so you can see it from the original picture. Although it's probably slightly bigger too. Going down here over this bit, kind of like that. And the next one would be K. So we're flatten that. Bring in letter K. Now letter K one's, we're only seeing parts of it. But yeah, this one's on the, need to do the magic wand on it. Get rid of the white background. Erase it. Like that. Now how do you undo the magic wand? I've never found out. So it selects the whole thing again. Must be an easy way to do it. Want to select inside the layer. Get selection. Maybe. Yep. Probably the easier way I was doing it. Do it that way. Draw a new box around it. So that's the K up here. Rotate it to which direction I think it is. That way. But obviously bent downwards again. I can't see the back side. And paste in another one. As you can see, I can't get the angle I will need to match it exactly. I don't know if I can do it with the wrong image. Just made it smaller. Where's the reset on this? Reset, reset, reset. Finally, now we can rotate it that way. Sort of. That's the way I want it, but it's gone too thin. Exciting stuff, huh? Debunking. So, if you can get my vision there. And of course, you've got to remember it's lost some of the air in them, or helium, I should say, and they all join together. So the last one is obviously the E for Mike. Did I save that one? I don't think I did. And that one will do. It is kind of fun debunking stuff, but it's time consuming. It would be good to get some HD footage of a real classic saucer, though. I bet if anyone gets a picture of that, they'll be rich because they'll be trying to sell it to all the magazines and stuff. But how would you better submit it to MUFON without losing copyright on it? Give them one image, make sure you take a few angles. So let's bring in the E, and the E one's least clear. But you can see it's got 1, 2, and it looks like it's joined on the K bit at the top here, down here. So we'll just bring it in. That's a bigger image. Everyone two again. Magic wand it. Erase the white to make it transparent. And we want to obviously move it. Again, we haven't got the right angle for it. It's probably slightly too big again. But it needs to come looking towards us, a bit like the M laying flat. So that's pretty much it. Probably all I can do with it. So I need to reset. So tricky one again. Try that. We're not going to get it perfect without the right photographs on different angles. There you go. I'll save it. Taking us, 40 minutes to do that. So shows you the amount of time. Should really add the case number on. Where's it gone? Oh, right. I forgot to do select all, didn't I? It's always something I forget. Let's try to paste it in that. There we go. It's too big though. Resave it. There's the solution. Oh, silver. Silver. Mm. Although it's overlapping a bit here, we need to move it. Good mic. Run out of room. That's good. Quite happy with that result. And I'll pass it on to MUFON. They were close to office balloons anyway, probably. But there's the 100% proof what it's going to be. You'd have people like, what's his name, Robert Bingham, releasing stuff like this and saying it's a biological alien critters living in the atmosphere. But yep, I'll just close that one down. And zoom in. So that was my rough one. What changed on that one? Let's save. So that's from that case here in New York. For some reason I thought it was Texas. Because Texas UFO put it up as well. So we don't need those ones anymore. And now if I click on it, there's the final solution. M, there's the I, you can see that one clearly on top. K one's twisted around. And the E key here is in the darkness here. But it's got 3 N bits, which lines up with the letter E. So happy birthday, Mike. You let your balloons pollute the atmosphere. So that was on the ones I did last time. It's already coming up to 2 hours. Wasn't going to spend too much on the stream. No one wants to come and talk to us anyway. But I might just do a quick look around MUFON again anyway. So I'll just go on the other screen for a minute. So what would be the time? Should be about lunchtime in UK. I guess people are still working because it's my Saturday to be there Friday. I probably should have done this stream tomorrow like I normally do. But I still might do one tomorrow, see how it goes. See what there's to talk about. If I can get something to talk about. So what is the times around the world at the moment? So let's bring up the time thing and just have a quick look. Let's see, date, time. I had it bookmarked. Word clock. Because we're using the standard live stream, the characters shouldn't come out corrupted like it's been doing. I see they've changed it with added some clock faces to it now. Something might need to scale it up. Bigger font. So it's got the normal location. So I wonder why it has got California up there. So it's coming up to 11:30 p.m. my time. New York is 11:24 a.m. Saturday. So it's early morning there. So I was wrong. And London, Saturday, 12 p.m. lunchtime. I suppose that makes sense because I'm almost Sunday now. There should be people around. Oh well. Doesn't matter. California. It's early in the morning over there though. So that side of America is still in bed. It's quite a good, quick, easy chat if you want to know where all your mates are. I'll post it down the side here again. Date, time, worldwide. Good stuff. Okay. Well, let 2 people join us now. Hello out there. Want to say hello on the site? You got any good UFO videos that you're interested in getting analysed? So this, so I found out that they were doing updates on the MUFON database, and that could be why there's not so many this month or last month. It's 1st of September where I am, so it's still August. So it looks like it hasn't updated much. So what's this one down here on the islands? That one's got a photograph. Puerto Rico. It's Cuba. At least you find out where all these places are when you're looking at maps like this. UFO people will probably be the best ones to know where everybody lives in the world. Cigar shape, and we got a photograph only, which is strange. So what they're saying here, so he found it by sequence of photographs during the sun. You know that's going to be probably long exposure. He's got it set to. Be a bug or something. Be rolling shutter, long exposure, wrong settings on the camera. Well, let's open it up. Have a zoom. That's a pretty nasty looking storm. Dark cloud, we get those here a lot too. New Zealand. You can see it's got motion blur. If it was a cigar craft, it wouldn't be fuzzy like that. It would be, a bit like that Mylar balloon I just did. Should be a bit sharp. So at this stage, we don't know the distance from the lens it is, because it's only 2D. And it could be a bird as well. So what we can do is grab a bit of screen and zoom in it, I guess. Why is it not coming up? There it is. Just a bit slow as usual. So we save that little cutout. Handy little tool, that thing. Save it. We can also save the original image. Right click, save image. And what time in the day was that taking it? 9, almost 9 a.m. 4 days ago, is it? Or depends where you are, 4 or 5 days. National Forest. Looks like a really small island, smaller than New Zealand anyway. And now we can bring it into the editor and have a look. So where was our cutout one? Screen snapshot. It's going to take a while to open it again, I guess. Yes, it's very slow. Probably if I reduce some of the plugins, it might go a bit better. I'm not sure how I would do that now, apart from uninstall it all. So first of all, we want to scale it up. And have a better look at it using the algorithm that fills in as it zooms. And there we go, we've got the blur flow, as we call it. Motion blur, something passing close to past the lens anyway. And the technology obviously is set to 1/30 seconds, 1/30 frames. And that's what you get because you can't see the full object. So if it's a bird, it might be there and then moved there, moved there. So it sort of looks like it's stretched out. Also, I don't really drew on it. There's not really much you can do with these ones. But it's clearly not a solid craft anyway. It always fools people because they think it looks like a disc. But if they had a decent camera that does many frames a second, they'll be able to see that it's actually a bird or a bug flying in front of the screen. But a lot of people just take it with smartphones and set up multiple shots. So changing the contrast doesn't seem to do much, as you can see. You notice how quick it is on the new setup. So there you go, you get even a nicer disc shape by doing it like that. But that's not what it is, unfortunately. It's an optical illusion due to camera artifact. We could try flip view, see how fast that goes. Because we had trouble last time because I was using the Hangouts method where other people can come on and talk. But you can see it's now responding almost real time like it should be. See there, if you get rid of some of the blur, starts to have a kind of a bird shape to it popping out there. Make nice little fractal patterns with this though. It's good for artwork, I guess. Kind of looks relaxing. So that's not going to help us much. This one's similar, but I think it locks one of the colors. So I think that's getting closer to what the object is inside. And you can see like a wing here. Looks like a long neck or a beak. Looks like maybe a tail feather, but it'd be stretched. So it'd be here, here, here. And it's sort of stretched, so the wing sort of goes throughout the distance, and the neck's longer. But yeah, of course we can zoom the original one as well. Here. If you open it in the Microsoft Quick one, which doesn't use algorithm, you'll see it'll get pixelated very quickly. Here we go, starting to look pixelated. But you can see it's got a dark patch here. And because of the motion movement, the outside's more blurry. But they're so common, those ones. And if you stick it in Faststone, which uses the algorithm, there's that program here. You can zoom in without the pixelization happening. What's going on? Must be a big file. 1848. So it's a 40. So 1080p is it? Almost a megabyte in size. So now if we just push the plus key, we should be able to zoom in. There you go. It's quite a nice program. You can see it doesn't let it. So we should almost be at pixel level now, I'd say. You can start to see individual blocks occurring. But you can see it's no disk. It's not defined enough to be a UFO. It's certainly not silver. So yeah. How do we get out this one? Escape key, I suppose. So we've used our three main viewers. So we go back to the main map and have a look, see what else is there. Of course, San Diego's had a few false alarms with the military doing exercises. So it's out the corner here. I bet they got some submissions, probably. So that was yesterday. Multicolor suede. We got a photograph. So that's a new one too. What's this one? The one above it. It's not giving us a click. Was flying for Oak to Lex. So that's one passenger flight. You've got to remember we've debunked a few ones from planes here. Out of Las Vegas here, they've got a big solar farm which flicks light above the clouds, the cloud layer, and looks like it's UFOs. So it's often what catches out people. So we'll have a look at the triangle one. Not that one. So I think that was a new one. So what do we got here? Video, I guess. Was that the one that was huge and I didn't download it? Like 500 megabytes. I'm not sure. So this one's using a star map, at least, on his smartphone, by the looks of it. Yeah, I keep telling people to use the plane finder and the Heavens Above apps on the phone. Looks like we've got video. How big is it though? What does it say? Hovering, then path, straight line path, path with directional change, path, hovering. I was getting clean supplies and I noticed a strange triangular shape. Quickly put up to the star map and it was between Sagittarius and Mars. I look over and see stuff moving in the air. They looked like octopi. Then I started seeing lights disappear in the sky. Came back with my dad and the lights that disappeared were there again, and those octopi were there the only thing that was the triangle multicolour UFO. That kind of sounds like octopi. That sound like those balloons with the strips hanging down. So why has he got one in portrait and one in landscape here? Could this be a soon? 2 minutes though. So let's download it. Let's have a look. How long is it going to take? Come on. Oh, she left it on. Yeah, it's finished already, that one. It's an Apple phone. We always have trouble with those ones. Movie. Where is it? At the bottom. Yeah, it's put it around the wrong way again. Yeah, single dot in the sky. Great. We've got no moon or star reference here. I'm not sure how he gets that being a triangle. Almost looks like a spider walking along the lens. Yeah, much of that, are we? So what's the other video he's got? Another movie one. 1 minute, so it's not that big. Okay. Looks like it's come down. So where's that one disappeared to? Oh no. Hang on. Still coming down, is it? It said it finished. It hasn't finished. Oh, there it has. Just finished. Need to make those icons bigger for this screen. If you double click it, it goes to rename function. Looks like the same video though. Still could be a Milo balloon. Said it was multicolour. I don't see colour. If it's multicolour, it could be LED one. Oh no, looks like that was the first one again. Must be this one then. Oh well. Uh, 2 minutes. I think he's turned it around the right way this time. So, do you see any triangles that he's talking about? Or octopuses? Or octopi? Smartphones are really useless for, even iPhones are useless for filming night. You see way better with your eyes. You can see here it's been overexposed, so it ends up being a big white blob. Go outside your smartphone, take a picture of the moon, you'll see what I mean. Compare it to what you see with your eyes. So really, that could be anything. And he didn't continue. Could be a drone. And we don't know if he's moving the camera around or if the object's moving. We've got no reference point, like the edge of a building or something. So that one's going to be a hard one to figure out. That'd probably be classed as an unknown, probably. Well, I mean, unable to determine due to lack of information. I don't know if it's worth taking a screen snapshot of the movie. The second one seemed to be a bit better though. I'll do a screen snapshot. See if we can zoom in on it. You can see how small it is. So pause. And then take a snapshot from there, I guess. So there's the image of that. Yeah. Certainly pixelated there. It's showing us a wee bit more detail that we didn't see. Could it be something hanging down? Could it be one of those new LED balloons that you get that light up inside? I think you get it's like octopus ones anyway. LED, because you're talking about multicolour. Chinese are always bringing out something new. LED, spell it. Spell it. Octopus. Here we go. Looks like they make them. Ones too. Multicolours. That one for a house crazy. But that cost a bit, 18 meters. But that one wouldn't lift up in the sky though. Not floating like these ones. That one's floating, or I was looking more like these ones here and the smaller ones here. New inflatable jellyfish. See, there's one. Looks like it's lit from inside. Different color inflatable. So it's a lighting decoration with LED light supplier. Oh, what am I doing? Do I drag and drop it? Look at these ones here. They're pretty good. Decoration LED light jellyfish for Halloween. It's not quite Halloween yet though, is it? Does kind of look like it in the soon photograph though, that it might have something dangling down. We've got squid ones. These ones here, they have the long stream fairy lights coming down. There's the other ones that are coming out, used for weddings. There's another picture of them. They look a bit like jellyfish. There's a picture here of how big they are, of people in the photograph. Some of them are quite big, various sizes. So we could be looking at something like these. Jellyfish, octopus. So just zoom in with the package. Fast stone, probably easier. Okay, I want to hit the plus key, zoom in. Yep, there we go. So it does have a sort of pattern to it, but it's obviously pixel level. Got a lot of pixelization going on. Does look like it's got something hanging down here. It does look like a lead balloon to me. Don't think we can do much in the editor on that one though. It's not a daytime one. It's amazing how many end up being balloons and birds. So I'm going to cut around it. I guess that's what he's filming. I didn't see any other thing on the screen. Paste a new image. Just have a drink. Drink. So I want to scale that one up. There's the same shape was seen in the other program. We can do a screen zoom. Almost looks like a flower head, doesn't it? Could be a flower head. Flower head balloon. It's certainly bright. Doesn't look like a solid craft because you can see here that it's got a hollow bit in the middle here. It's definitely almost donut shaped from what I'm seeing it, or it could be clear, like we saw with those clear ones. And the LEDs are strapped around the outside of it. And we can't really do much really with it. Apart from reduce the brightness. It shows it more irregular shape. Kind of strange. Still think it's possibly a lead balloon. I noticed he didn't film until it disappeared. You know, it's kind of suspect when people don't film right to the end. So makes you wonder if they know what they're filming. Clearly, it's not looking like a helicopter lights and or plane lights, because plane lights normally have 3 bright white lights. You normally get some blinking happening. So it looks kind of strange having that in though, isn't it? What's that one there? Another strange one. So yeah, it could be maybe a lead flower one. So we'll look if it comes up with anything. Let's come up with the clear ones. What's that one? Butterflies. I don't know, I reckon they're flowers. Giant balloon flowers. Inflatable lead. But they look like they go on the ground, those ones. For a bridal pathway, by the looks of it. And what's these ones here? Battery operated mini flowers. I wouldn't say they look like flowers. No, I don't want to click that. But it didn't look like any of those ones. You can see I've got regular white ones with leads in. Look how bright those get. They're going for weddings. Chinese like their weddings, don't they? So I wonder how many UFO reports those ones caused. They let them go. So yeah, here's some new ones here. Again, those ones don't float. They're garden lawn solar flowers that you push into the ground. Why is that coming up in a balloon search? It's crazy. Google 12-inch luminous lead air balloons. Multicolor. That almost looks like a psychedelic hippie. Pretty cool. And look at these ones here. Flower String Lights, New Zealand. What else looks like the helium balloons? Looks like you can buy the lights that wrap around outside of balloons. Remote control as well, but looks like it. Is it? Maybe that's a battery pack. I wouldn't be surprised if they're making remote control. Santa Christmas decorations. Yep. That's similar to the LED light I've got in the cupboard, but my one's of an alien head. Gives a three-dimensional look. It's actually just a piece of acrylic that's been scratched to effect. Looks quite realistic. They're only about $20 to buy too. Anyway, not much we can do with that one. But yeah, alien lamp. See what that gives. Yeah, that's the one I've got in the cupboard. It looks pretty good too. You can buy one that Secure Team was trying to duplicate here. Make your own one. That's actually kind of cool. I wonder how much it cost. Anyway, been going for 2.5 hours. I'll probably wrap up now anyway. So that came out in 2014. No price. Sold out. Great. Wasn't very helpful. Is that the same one? I guess. Hey, ran out and I quit. I was just going over some MUFON stuff. Then we got sidetracked on these lamps, which are pretty cool. Wow. You got one of these? Looks like people modify them, do they? Show you how to make one. So they made their own one. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got a little alien at the top. And it's got, what's that, Bob the Builder down there? Yeah, I like that. That's good. So what's the link to that one? Yeah, I wouldn't mind one. They're pretty good. How much? You can buy ones from China, I think. But this is how to make it yourself. Super glue. What's the metal bits? Small glass bowl. You really want a link to all the where you can buy the bits from. Some people have a lot of talent and also a lot of time on their hand. I'd post that link there anyway. Anyone that wants to build their own one. UFO abduction. Should send that one to. Oh, he'll like that. He's a model maker. Have you seen? I've shown his models on some of his that he's done. He's pretty talented. He also does paintings. I'll just post that link on my Facebook to but having two screens, you can do that sort of stuff. I'm surprised he hasn't built one like that. He has got other models. You can I've put him on that episode of that I did with him, and I show throughout the interview that I did, the full interview I think it was on. Where was it? What's happened? Must have clicked on something. So if we go down here somewhere, so start pulling up this one here, the full interview. I think I show him on there. Today's alien things in a minute. Those models. Let's see if I can just bring them up. See if I can scroll to what part it's in. If you've not heard the interview, it's worth going to listen to it all. Of course, I did a better edit of his mother's story in previous episode. So that's one of his models there, but I'm pretty sure I show him in this. Maybe it was on the full episode I did. Might be on the full one. Couldn't see it on the thumbnails there. And on this cut down one, let's have a quick look. It's on one of them anyway. It's on this one, I think. The cut down one. And get there, about 2 minute mark, where he's talking about himself. So that's the one from Roswell. I'm not sure how he made it from kit sets or made it from dinner plates. I told him what he needs to do is use my permanent magnets, that experiment I did where I hover a cardboard cutout on top of a knitting needle, where he could easily do that with the permanent magnets. If you get them strong enough, you could have it hovering just in midair. So that's the one that apparently crashed in Area 51. This one wasn't actually a classic saucer at all. And it looks like it's got stuff inside. It's got little aliens inside. Little aliens. So I don't know if that's a kit set that you can buy. But that looks almost like like an experimental American craft to me, rather than a saucer or a UFO. Kind of weird. What do you think of that one, Renee? Don't know if you can buy it or not. Let's see if we can find it. Maybe it is able to be bought as well. UFO. Mind you, it takes a long time to assemble, even from kits, these ones. Lindbergh Roswell UFO model. Oh, that's not the... Oh, there it is. That one, isn't it? So what's it sell for? I suppose there might be collectibles now. What it did say there. 37 US. Where's it gone to? 680 crew figures included. So he must have bought it and glued it together. But he has got ones that he's built himself, obviously, which are not kit sets. Like that one there, looks like he's made it from dinner plates, actually. So I don't know. Cutouts here of what looks like inside the flying saucer. Anyway, you got the link there. You can go and watch and pause it. So back to this alien lamp, which looked pretty cool. So that was the one you can make yourself. What's that? Just take 2 metal balls. Yep. But he actually had the cutout so you could actually see inside. Put a green light in. Oh, you mean do the alien abduction? I mean the cow abduction. Well, there are some other ones here, so maybe a lot of people make them, make up their own versions. Nerd Wiki. So that one's, don't know. It's not a very useful site either. I saw this and just fell in love with it, so that might have been purchased. I suppose they sell it at these Alien Con as well as AliExpress, probably. As well as Roswell events they have. So there's no price. Where'd you find out the place? It's got little cows in the background there too, is it? So I'm not sure where the link is. People are asking the same. What's it say down here? No. It's on Facebook. I will keep looking. That one looks different again. My copy of the classic alien abduction lamp. Small LEDs. So someone else has made their own version. It looks like it's on top of a patterned glass, this one. Don't think it's as good though. 2 bowls, yep, a little alien at the top. That's more like a night light. So what's this last one here? Lamp. That one does look good though. What? No way. $850? They gotta be out of their mind. Definitely make it like they built it and sold it. Someone paid for it though. 850 US. Are people crazy? I suppose people got money to burn. There's got to be an AliExpress version of it, surely. We've got some other designs here. Well, that one looks different. All you need is a glass cup, dollar store, circle wooden base, Michael's $6, where Michael's is, must be America. Air dry clay to make the cowl. I don't know. Air dry clay, what's that stuff? I've never heard of that. Is that sort of like coloured Play-Doh that sort of hardened? And alien. I'd just buy little plastic figures myself. So we got even some more designs here. So it looks like everybody's copying each other. Now look at this one. It's got some sort of funny looking cow on it. That one's different again. I think he made that one himself too. And another one here. Mind you, the tops look very similar. I reckon they just changed what's underneath, don't they? So let's do a search, I guess, and put AliExpress in. So, I like looking at arty things. That's gets away from that sort of debunking stuff for a change. So AliExpress. So this is the AliExpress ones. Oh, look at that one. Lamp holder. Oh, AliExpress or not? That's Bart Simpson's character being abducted. Okay. Yeah, could be. Sold out. That's great. That's abductionlamp.com. No good if it's sold out. They won't be making much business. So these are the lamps that you can get. I got this one in the cupboard, which is quite cool. and you can have it rotating through different colors, and it's remote control as well. You can get one without the remote control, which has a touchpad. But you can get these different characters, aliens. It's not true 3D, it's sort of like using refraction of light that shines up through a piece of plastic, and where it's been etched, it sort of bleeds out, a bit like fiberglass, not fiberglass, fiber light. Spider-Man. Oh, this one looks like it's Alien. There we go. We finally got an AliExpress one. Looks. But I guess I better wrap up. It's coming up to 3 hours on this. I need to wind down again for bed. Well, that's taking a long time to load. Sometimes it's best to go straight to AliExpress and search, I guess. That one's not going to load for us. It's probably got a load of ads on it. Just go to AliExpress. And search strictly. Probably the best one. Oh, great. Not that one then. Does say ad. It's going through ad, so ad blocker. Google tricked us there. Okay, so we can search for alien stuff here. Alien lamp. See what comes up. And there we go. So how much are these selling for? About $20 with the remote control, I think. Holographic illusion. You got to make sure you get the base. My one's actually got a wooden base. These ones are plastic. And they've got variations, so it's best to have a look. Not just buy the first one. Can't see those lamps. The reduction. It's got one that you mount on the wall. That one there. Half a UFO. So there, next page. There's quite a few. Probably have to put abduction or lead, probably. Be good if they could get one that sort of rotates around in 3D. Sort of like multi or instead of illusion, make a real 3D one. That would be really nifty. If it, even a couple $100, people would still buy it, you see. So yeah, it's not popping up. Alien lamp lid. selection. Better buy it. Chinese would sell you anything. It's giving us a load of other stupid selections now. So I didn't like all those keywords by the looks of it. Oh, I got a spelling mistake. Maybe that. No, still didn't find. Oh, yeah, still didn't find anything. Maybe they don't sell them then. You have to make your own. Yeah, I hate searches that don't sort of give it what you want. Touch. See what the section is down here. Doesn't like that one. Light. Alien light and night lights. Try that one. Nope, bringing up the same ones here for $20. Well, I thought they would have sold it. Sure, that one's pretty cool there. That one there, I like that one. Variation. Creepy. But you can see it's just a piece of perspex that's been etched. It just reflects the light as the light shines on through the base. I'm surprised they haven't got like a little LCD screen there and sort of have it sort of like change in different images. But it looks like they don't make that induction lamp, because it would have shown up by now. I would have thought from the search. They got one that simulates it with that same etching. Oh well, bit of a shame. Alien in a cryogenic tube or something there. Plasma light thing, is it? It's crazy what you can get. RT3D one. Yeah. Looks like people just make it up themselves. From what? Someone uploaded the image that's not there now. Okay. What's that one there? Oh no, another alien in a jar. I got a little disco light that does this, only about $20 as well, from AliExpress. And basically, if you stand it on a table and it shines upwards to the ceiling, and it creates these little UFOs. So it looks really cool. Well, they look like planet Saturn, I guess, but they look like UFOs, and it flies around different colors. Perhaps I'll do a video of it sometime to show you. I got another camera here, smartphone camera, that might be able to do a better job of it. Yeah. Oh well. That was a bit of a sidetrack there. What's this stuff here? AliExpress mini bicycle bike. Looks like an alien head. That's pretty cool. Think of safety. Get an alien head. That would at least make the kids want to wear one. Eh? That's quite a good idea. Look at this one here. Someone's on tube on that one. That one looks really cool. It's got two little aliens and it's lit up inside. But they got the same sort of bases, so they must be a common part you can buy. A long tube glass of some sort. I like that. What's that one there? Table lamps, blown glass jellyfish. Cool. Well, if you find out who sells them, let us know in the comments, I guess. Bicycle tail lights with alien heads. Yeah. What's this thing here? Technical skull face mask. What's that used for? Predator. Looks pretty cool. Is that where you go paintball? AliExpress, it says here too. Let's have a look. No, it's not too expensive. $26. You can get all sorts of colors. Who would go around with a pink one though? So what's the thing on the side there then? That one looks not too bad. I like that. What's that for though? I don't understand. Field CS infrared lamp for hunting paintball. So it is paintball. Okay. Well, what's the thing there on the side? Ah, laser pointers, is it? Pretty cool. That one looks like it's old. Military green. That one there looks more realistic. I thought they would have had where you could put a GoPro so you can record your action. Anyway, probably wrap up now, actually, guys. A couple watching. And there's another lamp you can hang from your bloody kitchen. So much you can get. Anyway, thanks for joining us. I'm just going to wrap up now, and I'll just cue my end credits. And if you enjoyed what I did, hit the like button. And I'll see you again maybe tomorrow. I'll see how I feel. I'll see if there's any other stuff to talk about, actually, apart from going through MUFON cases a bit more. So, good night, everybody, and see you next time. Do like and share.